Okay, welcome back. So, in the previous episode, let's see. I believe we were trying to fight off some bugs. We managed to clear one of the little bases over here, but we lost. Our ruins are right here. We can't actually see them, but we we were no match for the onslaught that were the insect bases over here. These are just some massive bases. So we'll be getting to fighting them a little more as we go. I'm a little surprised we haven't had any issues over here. These guys aren't even moving. They're in like hibernation right now. But I guess it's because our Rubite trains just aren't really doing much right now. Why you're not moving? Are you like out of? I don't know. I should probably take a look at that. Anyways, so in between episodes, I went ahead and did a few things. Got our wood production a bit more stabilized. We were having some issues with not having enough, so I expanded it a lot. Now, there might be a better way to do wood production. I don't know. This just seems like the format that makes the most sense to me. Now, the reason why I was doing that was because we were having some serious problems with our plastic production. And that stemmed from not having enough cellulose fiber for these liquefiers. Ooh, these guys are out of bullets, and I don't really have any actual bullets on me. Ba, ba, ba. So, I know I said I wanted to kind of focus on getting our military up the snuff, and we will eventually. Yeah, these guys are all out of bullets. But I'm kind of inclined to focus on getting the uranium taken care of at the moment. So besides that, I went ahead and got our steertite chunk production stuff set up. Actually, not sure what these. Oh, that's the crushed stone related stuff. And I got the actual steertite crystals. And then I did a few other little things, kind of getting like better flotation cells and liquefiers, that type of stuff. Just trying to get things upgraded so that we can actually produce more. Are we still having issues with our titanium ball bearings? What? Why are we out of lubricant? I thought I fixed that. No. Yeah, that's the thing. Like one of these things, if they oh, you know what? It's because we're completely full up on propane. That like that's the thing with this game or with these mods in particular. Everything is dependent on something and it's just all interconnected. I can't even actually click on these, unfortunately. Um Honestly, I was kind of thinking maybe we might put down a warehouse or something. just to have something to put plastic into. All right, and now that we have this stuff set up, I went ahead and just did the actual setup for the ore sorters. Now, again, they require sapphirite, steatite, and rubite to make uranium ore. Now, again, uranium ore is quite a process. Let me remove that. We want. I don't think we really need turbo belts right now. Okay. So, let's see here. Now that we have uranium ore, there are quite a number of processes for actually doing. Excuse me. Da, da. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. So now that we have uranium ore, there are quite a number of processes before we can actually start using it. And that's the reason why I don't really like doing uranium related stuff, because there's just so many steps involved. All right, so let's see here. So that's not what we want. Okay, it's in the power. So in a centrifuge, which I don't think we actually have, we put the uranium ore, and that will create the 3 different types of uranium. And then we need that to actually make a fuel cell. So, and if I remember correctly, uranium actually making these fuel cells takes a while. I probably still have the blueprints for them somewhere. Yeah, it'd probably be this stuff. So I believe this was the setup that I used in the vanilla game to actually make the fuel cells. Or is that? Can't really tell. Out of battery. Probably put it in here. Actually, I should wait. Let's go ahead and make the centrifuges. And let's start some tech so that it's actually running. Now, that piece of equipment that we wanted, the teleporter thing, wherever it might be, probably logistics. Where? Wouldn't be in here. No, it is. Okay. So we need speed module 1s. So I think it would be wise to go ahead and try and get speed modules. If we even can, we need for this. What are these? Speed circuit boards. What are speed circuit boards? Okay. We need to do this crystal splinter thing that we kind of put off. All right. So let's go ahead and back up to the teleporter. Surprised that we're not like powering through this. Oh crap, we need those things. Okay. Um, hmm, I don't really have the time to put into that right this second. Go ahead and just do something else then. We could worry about trying to make better bots. That might not be a bad idea, but let's worry about getting the uranium stuff done before I lose my focus again and go to something else. All right, so let's see. Centrifuge is probably up here, probably somewhere in here. No, where is that? Centrifuge. Okay, so that doesn't really require anything that we don't have readily available. Sure. Okay. Plasma turrets. Oh, right. Those require actual alien life form stuff, which we don't have. Or processing. Go for it. All right, let's head over to the Southern Mall. And let's find some space that has... Actually, why don't we do it in here? It's a little crowded, but we can make it work. So... Speaking of... Do we actually have access? No, we don't. Okay. That's fine. I was wondering if we had access to the next level of whatever the assembly machines, but we do not. Do the better roboports. I wish there were undergrounds that could essentially let you do like an L shape, or at least be a bit more interesting shapes. Like essentially do this minus this part right here. That would be really handy, especially for some of these. I like to try and keep, if everything else is a red belt, at least in that line, I like to try and keep it like that. Alright, what do we need for centrifuge? Concrete. Do we have any concrete in here? Doesn't look like it, but we can easily do that. We'll have to do some different things, though. Let's see here. This is our stone. This is concrete here. This is concrete, right? Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was like the reinforced concrete or whatever it's called. Have any other type of undergrounds? We do. Use the fact that we can use different types of undergrounds. That's red belt. Let's see here. Let's grab some more turbo undergrounds. Need to kind of take a look up there, see if we're hurting for any type of resources, because 85 doesn't seem right. Actually, no, we don't want to do it there, because that's... It's not the right spot. I know it's kind of spaghetti, but we don't really have an option here. Alright, so this should be good. Let's go ahead, clear away some of this. Filter for concrete, wherever it might be. Let's just search it up. Just concrete is fine. Let's do it on the right. Okay. Should handle that. Throw those into there. We'll need to pick up a lot of stone. Let's get away from the doorway so we can actually see when concrete starts coming in. Okay, it is. Cool. And that's all the stone we can put in there. Cool. Alright, so centrifuge. So now we need underground. Probably doesn't need to be turbo undergrounds, but it's whatever. And we need concrete. Okay. And I think we should now have a centrifuge. Looks like we could probably go up to the blue inserters. Well, probably don't need the blue inserter there. Seems a little overkill. And I guess, I know it's a bit of a waste of undergrounds, but and put it into a provider chest. Let's just do 2 for now. I think that's fine. All right. We now have centrifuges. Let's see. What do we want? Fuel burning, that's not really necessary. Nuclear fuel reprocessing sounds like a great idea. Yeah, and that'll burn through really quickly. Okay, let's find some place to dump the rest of these. There we go. And is that all we got? Nice. So what does that do? Okay, so we can actually do that in our centrifuge. That's good. I guess that's fine. I don't know. We're gonna need a lot of these things, so I'm fine with just kind of waiting at the moment. Ooh, looks like our... Oh, why don't we go ahead and upgrade a few of these? At least up to... Well, we don't really have any reds. Let's get rid of this. Sorry, I'm... Multiple different things that I want to do all at the same time. Let's see. Nice. Makes sense to... And we're out of blues. Alright, now that we've picked up as many yellows as we can go ahead and just send them over here. Okay, so yeah, we're missing something, which I'm assuming is that ball bearing thing. The titanium ball bearings. Which is kind of a problem. Let's see. How are we actually doing on lubricant? We are not doing anything. Why is that? Because we still don't have any amount of... Oh. It's because we still had our flare stack on. Yeah, the logic thing, if we could get that working, that would be great. I'm just not really sure how to do that. Something that I'll have to look up to try and figure out, and even then, trying to find anything on the internet that's remotely helpful for it is a little difficult. Or at least it was difficult when I was trying. Okay. So now that we have some centrifuges, let's just go ahead and pick up a few more. So let's head back to down here. Take a look. See what we need. I'm going to add a tag down here for uranium. Not that I usually check those, but it's always helpful to have. So let's see here. This was the thing, ore processing. Okay. Well, I don't need... Question is, I think this is the way it's supposed to be positioned, just based off of those undergrounds. Hmm. Okay, so I think these are the centrifuge. Now, this was a blueprint that I found on off of a video talking about the uranium setup. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the video was since it was over a year ago at this point. Yes, do that. Now, these are beacons, which I don't think actually matter for us. Alright, so we need to figure out what way these need to go. Okay, looks like they're set up over here. I suppose what we could do, actually, instead of doing this in here, is we actually do just a second line over here instead. Now, I'm not sure if we're really going to need this much. Let's go ahead, line it up. We actually have any blues? Not really. Let's go ahead, since it seems like we're actually hurting on purples. So the reason why I kind of want to do this, all the processing in here, or all the sorting, not processing. That's the stuff. Is because I am kind of inclined to say let's have two lines, because I think that's what we were doing. I hate how unhelpful that is. Alright, we are a tad short. And why are we out? Looks like we have all the materials. Aluminum, I guess? I don't know. Just do something. What seems to be the problem here? Also, we can go ahead and pick this stuff up. You're out of... Are you out of titanium? Need to get rid of this iron. Want maybe like one or two more? I don't remember how many we had. Or how many we had left. 3. Okay. Perfect. Well, good enough. Alright, let's go ahead. So, it's actually... Shoot. I hate not having enough inventory space to do this stuff. It sucks. That's the thing with this game, you never have enough inventory space, it seems. Even when you get the upgrades, you just end up filling them so quickly. Logistics silos actually might not be a bad idea. We'll go ahead and take shooting speed, though. Alright. So... I'm thinking here. Is we do a 2... Is there a 2 to 8? Nope, of course not. Because why would there be? That's so weird. Like, is it just because they don't think the resources would be able to balance correctly? That's not right. Okay, there's one line here, it looks like. There we go. Shoot, did that... Darn. It looks like that mixes everything up, and that's not what we want. Alright, fine. We'll do this the lame way. Alright. There we go. That should be good now. Okay, so everything is good to go. Just need to actually set up the inserters. Now, again, I'm not sure if we really need this much uranium. This might be a little overkill, and if it is, then we'll just cut the lines. These blues might be a little overkill. Oh, are we? Oh, we are missing those two. Interesting. All right, we got uranium on 2 lines. Go ahead and belt those over here. Let's go ahead and hold some of this uranium in our pocket. That seems like a smart idea. And yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, duh. Alright, we need... do, I don't know, something like that. Shoot. It's not what I like to do. I know, it's a little messy, but it'll be fine. Alright, let's toss anything that we can. And I think that's it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and label this as being uranium. Uranium ore. Unfortunately, I don't think these walls are lined with lead. Alright. We got uranium, and just in time for the end of the episode. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.